Okay, so when I was 18 years old, I met this incredible woman on a vacation, like a family trip in the British Virgin Islands. And what was so amazing and fantastic about her is that she lived her life where she said yes to pretty much any opportunity that came her way. And this is things as wild as people that were working on, she was a crew member on the catamaran that my family vacationed on. And like, guests that stayed on the boat, they're like, you should come on a motorcycle trip with us across the United States. My friends and I are going. We leave, at the end of this trip, things of that nature. And she would be like, okay. She'd literally quit her job, pack a bag, and fly with these random people to hop on the back of their Harley and go traveling across the United States with people she barely knows. Like, this is the kind of things that she would do. And when I was 18 years old, I kept thinking to myself, like, my God, her life would make an amazing movie, because this is how she navigated her life through and through. She would just say yes to these opportunities, and they took her to the most extraordinary of places. Now, I know when I was 18 years old, I thought I could never live a life like that. Like, that doesn't make any sense for me. Like, I don't think that's how I would live. But how amazing would it be to really live your life that way? How exciting and adventurous and rich. Now, think of the movie Passengers, and how, Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt, Passengers, that movie, okay, that takes place in space. Now, they themselves were so dead set on, we gotta get to this place that we're going. We gotta get to this Earth 2, or this second planet. This is where it all is, and we gotta get there. We gotta get there. Like, things can't start or things can't happen until we get there. It's all there. It's all happening there. It was their characters' like whole focal point throughout most of the movie, until spoiler alert, until they realized that it was the life that they could make, or the life that they make using the tools that they had, being where they were with what they had, is how they transformed to have this incredibly rich, adventurous, and amazing life together. Okay, flashing forward, tapping into my own life, little did I know that when I declared to the universe all those years ago when I was 18 years old how amazing it would be to live a life like that, little did I know that I, from that moment forward, began living a life like that. She inspired me. She fueled me. She gave me insights into a way of living that I had not seen reflected back to me before. And it motivated me. It excited me. It gave me new purpose and new openness in my life to accept opportunities as they would come to me. So what I ended up doing, like, I ended up leading this extraordinary life that I had no plans on living. I kept moving forward and saying yes to these opportunities as they unfolded, and as a result, like, I moved to New York City when I was a teenager to pursue film and TV acting. I spent a handful of years in New York City as an artist, and meeting amazing and inspiring and talented people, not just actors, but just amazing people with the careers that they had, and their life pursuits, and in their paths and the journeys they've had. People from all different walks of life and different cultures, people from all over the world. It was a wonderful melting pot of meeting really exciting individuals and having very exciting experiences there. One day I said yes to one tiny little invitation, one tiny innocent little invitation that was held in a coffee shop with a random stranger, and it led me to an 8-year pursuit of having a total love affair with Argentine tango dancing. Studying and dancing Argentine tango dancing. And this is a passion and a pursuit that I left college for. I was so in love with it. And so in love that it took me to Portland, Oregon. Like, I moved out of Montana and I literally moved for Argentine tango dancing. And not for a career, not to, get paid to do it, just to dance, because I liked it that much. And then when I was in Portland, Oregon, I, accepted another invitation to reinvest in my acting career and to continue pursuing that. And I ended up having the most amazing opportunities of my whole film and TV career of 21 years were spent in Portland, Oregon. I got to really have these amazing and wonderful opportunities with some amazing artists, prop masters, hair designers, filmographers, great editors, things of that nature, voiceover engineers. Like I met this wonderful community and network of people that I was able to produce some of my best work, including writing my very own feature-length movie, which was a really big and exciting chapter in my life, the process of writing that film. So, these saying yes to opportunities, it took me even deeper still. I accepted another invitation to reawaken to my self-development, a journey or I should say a path that I had subconsciously been on since the age of 14, but I was being invited to travel much deeper into the unraveling of like all the ways I was getting in my own way and experiencing firsthand how much magic there is that exists in and between worlds. And that led me to a time in my life where I got to viscerally discover how power without mindfulness is like the death of soul evolution. That was a really powerful time in my life where I had the world by the ass, but I felt dead inside because I wasn't bringing my spiritualism and my mindfulness into the life that I was being gifted, and how unbalancing that was. But it was such a powerful lesson to learn, and that power of that lesson led me to another invitation of rediscovering all these memories I have from all these other lives I've lived of being of service to others, and that led me to discovering my soul purpose of helping other people find their soul purpose, to my most current journey yet, and that is a journey of warriorship at the age of 43 by enlisting in the military. And I get to be the strength and might and warrior of all the female characters in books and in movies that I admire so much, who were total badasses and took charge of their lives, and they were able to defend themselves and defend others and stand up for injustice. All of those things, inspirations throughout my life have led me to a point of saying, yes, I want to do this. I don't care if I'm 43. This sounds amazing. This sounds like a cool ass chapter in my life. It's not my final chapter. Hell no. I've got so many more chapters to live. But it got me so jazzed and excited. And here I am. I'm in the military and I'm undergoing this baptism of warriorship at this age. It's amazing and miraculous. So what my point is if you want an incredible life, if you want to have an incredible life, you have to be willing to take chances. You have to be willing to take risks. You have to be willing to say yes to the opportunities that are being presented to you. You have to make passionate peace with failure. Because oftentimes the universe is guiding you through an opportunity that the universe knows you will fail at. They know you won't be successful at it, but that isn't the point. The point is that while you're falling on your face in this opportunity that they knowingly guided you through, it's so that you can meet that one person, you can learn that one lesson, one idea that will propel you in an incredible direction. Nothing is wasted in the universe. Nothing is wasted in your journey as long as you have the courage to lean in and say yes to life. If you look in the mirror and you look at your life and you find yourself lacking in luster, or you're wishing that you had more joy in your life, or you're asking yourself, are all my days the same? Or am I so afraid to try that I never try? Like, if that sounds like you, like for some, it's about saying yes to opportunities. that are coming your way to make those changes and to bring more fulfillment and more joy and more adventure and more excitement into your life. And for others, it's about learning how to see the opportunities themselves, about obtaining the right tools to recognizing when those opportunities come a knocking. And that's really where I come in the work that I do with my purpose. I am here to equip people with those tools. So much life to be had, and at the end of every day, I want you to be able to say that if today was my last, I would be so cool with that, because I've had an extraordinary life. I want you to have an extraordinary life. So chew on that, and get back to me. If you need any assistance or help, I would love to be a part of your journey. And namaste, beauties, blessed be.